guys, welcome back to my channel. As you could tell by the title of this video, today's video is going to be reflections, lessons I've learned during quarantine. I am quarantining in Spain, and in Spain we've been quarantining for literally a little over 2 months. We started quarantining the 14th of March and it is the 16th of May, so we've been quarantining for more like 62 days or something like that. And there's a lot of things I learned, especially during the first month of quarantine, about myself, about others, and just the lessons I've learned in all the aspects of everything. And I wanted to share that with you guys if you guys are going through the same thing. I don't know, whatever the case is. Hope you guys enjoy this video. First of all, I wanted to say that at the beginning of quarantine, since I'm quarantining in Spain because I study here, I didn't know how severe COVID-19 was, because in Spain, in March, in the beginning of March, we were like, oh, nothing, like, whatever, it's fine, like, we're gonna be good, like, it's okay, whatever. All of a sudden, our classes are canceled, everything's canceled, schools are closing, everything's closing like this, and we're like, what the heck? Like, first of all, when the classes are closed, when the classes were canceled, people were like, time to party, let's go. And looking back at it, I was like, you guys are really dumb. Like, classes are canceled and classes are done for now, for 15 days, they said, because of this virus. And we didn't know how severe this virus was. I'm just gonna input this in there because it looks like I was like out partying. Like, I was like, I don't care. No. When I found out that classes were closing, my friend asked me if I wanted to go to the north of Spain to help out with the film or whatever, short film, and we went to the north of Spain. We did not go out partying. So I just want to input that in there in case people were wondering, like, did she really go out partying when they closed classes? But I know people that literally went out partying when they closed classes. I'm like, you better stop! There was a point where Madrid was going to get closed, like the region, like not Madrid the city, but Madrid the comunidad, the community of Madrid. We're about to close Madrid, and that's when you know how severe this virus was. And one lesson I learned is that you can't underestimate a virus. You can't underestimate anything, because in a matter of a second, everything will be closed, classes will be canceled. They said 15 days, but since the cases were rising, look at us now. It's May 16th, and we're still in quarantine. But the lesson I learned is that the first lesson I learned is that you can't underestimate a virus, because especially if you haven't done your research and you're just like assuming like, oh, they're making this up, whatever. No, honey, they're not making this up. This virus is very real. Just because they cancel classes does not mean it's an excuse to go out and party, especially for the US. The US is still not on lockdown. They are reopening the states. Like, there's nothing wrong. I am shook. Like, I'm so happy I didn't go back home. Like, obviously I miss my family and my friends, but I'm so happy I didn't go back home, because there's so much more of a risk of you contacting COVID-19, because over there, people are not wearing masks. People are protesting about being inside, about having to be inside. I'm like, can Americans get more, stupid? I'm not generalizing all Americans, because yes, there's a lot of people that are actually listening to the orders and staying inside and doing everything, but there's also other people that are not listening and protesting about being inside, and that's basically what I'm saying. I'm not doing a generalization of Americans, because obviously not all Americans act the same way. Really? You're protesting about being inside when there's a virus going on? Anyways, first lesson, to wrap this up, because I've been talking for 6 minutes, because I can go on and on and on about this. My first lesson I learned is do not underestimate anything that you see on the news. Even though there's some people that think it's fake or whatever. No, it's really real. People are dying every day from this. And for people to protest about being home and literally endangering other people's lives by being outside, by not wearing a mask, by not wearing gloves, by not wearing anything, I cannot with those people. I cannot. On to the second lesson I learned. So, I'm Carrie. I'm a very sociable person. I love to talk to everyone, all my best friends, all my friends, my family, everyone. I love talking to everyone. I love hanging out with everyone. I love spending quality time with my friends. And I'm a very social person. Out of thin air, we're in quarantine. And quarantine in Spain means total lockdown. Like, you cannot leave your house You can only leave your house if you're going to get stuff from the supermarket or the pharmacy. That's at the beginning. Total lockdown. Like, you cannot hang around outside. You cannot walk outside. No, you're inside 24/7 unless you need to go to the supermarket or pharmacies, and the police check and ask you where you're going, check your ID, making sure you're going to where you need to go. At first I was like, okay, it's 15 days, like whatever, I can manage, because I'm a very sociable person. I love hanging out with my friends, having quality time, everything. And all of a sudden, we were just thrown in quarantine, and I'm like, okay, fine. It's gonna be 15 days. It's gonna be fine. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Everyone was like, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye, guys. Like a little vacation. At the beginning of quarantine, I was like, oh my God, let's video chat, like like 24/7. And I was honestly being really annoying, because I love talking to people. I love talking to my friends, obviously, because they're my best friends, and I just love talking to them. And a lot of people, what I learned is that a lot of people took this lockdown and quarantine differently. Everyone acts differently during a global pandemic. So there's obviously going to be people that do not want to talk 24/7. There's obviously going to be people that need their space. There's also going to be people like me that want to talk 24/7, speak to you, even though there's not much to speak about, but just to speak to someone, because during quarantine, it's just like you're alone. Like, especially me, like I live alone, and I'm like, there really isn't anyone to talk to. None of my roommates are here. Like, they're all in their own country, so it's really hard for me, especially since I'm a social person and I love being with people. Like, I'm a Cancer, love being with family and friends, to just be thrown in that and just be like, just you're by yourself. Like, obviously my friends are with their families and with other people, and except one friend that's literally across the street from me, that he's also alone. Well, he's with his roommate, so it's not really that bad. For me, it's literally like, it was just like, you're alone. Like, you're alone, Carrie. Alone with yourself, and learn more about yourself. And it was really hard for me at first, because I was like, you know what? Like, why are my friends not texting me? Why are my friends not calling me? Like, why is no one communicating with me like the way that we were before? And at first I was like, wow, everyone hates me. Wow, this is great. Like, what? No one's gonna talk to me during this pandemic. And then as the weeks go on, I'm like, I realized, I was like, everyone is going through this pandemic, and everyone goes through it differently. Yeah, there's people that act the same way as me, and there's going to be people that act totally different from me, and I have to accept that, because there's no other way around it. We're all in the same situation. We're all going through the same thing, but we go through it in different ways. I learned that not everyone's going to talk to me 24/7. No one has to talk to me 24/7. Everyone can talk to me when they have to talk to me. Literally now, I'm like chilling. Like, during the first 3 weeks, it was really hard for me to grasp that mentality, because I've never gone through this before. I've never not talked to my friends for a long period of time, because we're always together. We're always together. So now that we're in a pandemic and we're separated and we don't talk to each other every day, I thought, oh my God, our friendship is gonna go away. And no, the reality is, there's friendships that you can not talk for a week, and you guys can video chat, and it'll be like nothing passed. And those are all my friendships. It's that I didn't have that mentality in my head before, and I was just like, we're not talking, so they hate me, automatically. But I grew out of that, and that mentality is just very, very toxic and very just bad, because it's literally not the reality. And I had to realign my brain. I had to realize that, girl, your friends are always gonna be there, but we're all going through a pandemic right now. Like, there's no way around it. Like, you're gonna have to face it. You're gonna have to face it. You're gonna have to get over it and everything. But I'm glad I learned that lesson, because I'm very, very, very chill. Because before I was like, oh my God, like, I need to text everyone, make sure they're okay, And now I'm like, obviously I want to make sure they're okay, but I want to give them their space. Everyone needs their space. Just like I need my space. I need to stop online shopping, because I have not stopped online shopping. I bought gel. I bought a ukulele. Like, you can see right there. How many times have I used it? Did I even learn ukulele? I literally bought it almost 2 months ago. Did I even learn it? No. Is it a cute ukulele? Yes, let me show you. I got this ukulele on Amazon, because, Amazon Prime. And I literally got it because it had a coffee mug on it. Where is it? Can you see it? Yes. I literally got it because it has a coffee mug on it. The hard thing is that my hands are literally huge. So playing this is hard because I have big hands. And for example, if I do like this note, my big freaking finger, like it. Anyways, my hands are big, so it's hard to play this. But I will learn because now I have it. There's no excuse not to learn. But yeah, that's one lesson I learned. I need to stop online shopping. And now that these new shoes just came out, these Converse, Run, Nike, whatever, I was like, yo, I need to get those. And I'm like, wait, let me save money. Let your mind go with the flow. Stop thinking negatively. There's going to be times where you're going to be thinking a little negative, but thinking negatively all the time is just so bad for your brain. That was my brain from January to until my brain was rewired at the end of, well, the beginning of April. Like the beginning, mid-April is where my brain was like rewired, and that's how I rewired my brain to think differently. But yeah, thinking negatively can have a really, really bad cost on your friendships, your family, everything. And I've learned that, and I learned a lot of very, 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 very valuable lessons. There's gonna be people in quarantine that do so much work, that are so productive, that do everything. I need to be productive during this quarantine because I'm not gonna have this time again. And then there's gonna be people that are not productive, that are just watching Netflix every day, that are just doing whatever they wanna do every day. And then there's people that are in the middle that are that are sometimes productive and sometimes just chilling. And what I've learned is that it's okay to be any one of those people. And you can be productive, unproductive, or right in the middle during this quarantine. You don't have to be one or the other. For example, like there's a lot of people that are doing exercise during quarantine. You don't have to do exercise during quarantine. If it makes you feel good, you do it. Just like being productive. If it makes you feel good, you do it. If watching Netflix and watching YouTube and doing other stuff makes you feel good, do it. If it's in the middle, if you're watching a little bit of YouTube and also being productive, do it. There's no one that's telling you what to do. You do what you feel like doing. Obviously, if you're in university like me and you're doing classes, obviously go to your classes, do your work. Like I balance my days out. Sometimes I take days off where I'm just like, I just want to watch Netflix. I just want to watch Disney Plus. I just want to watch YouTube today. And that's it. And that's okay to have those days because it's okay to have a break and have those days. It's okay. It's okay to have a mix. It's okay to be anywhere on the spectrum. As long as you know that you're happy. As long as you know that you're okay. And as long as you're okay and you're balancing out your work and your free time and everything's gonna be fine. Basically, those are the lessons I've learned during quarantine. I've literally rambled for so long. I didn't know I was gonna ramble for so long. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Comment down below lessons you've learned during quarantine. I want to give a prayer to everyone that is going through COVID-19, everyone that is infected, and a prayer to everyone around the world. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did enjoy today's video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel because I post videos every single week. You guys don't want to miss them. So if you guys like these videos, make sure to give them a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.